Baby, you're natural.
To the Sophia D radio show. I am so excited to have my little sister, almost big sister, because she be bullying me sometimes.
What you mean?
It is my homie, Miss GaLetta. I miss you, boo. How are you?
I am good. How are you, sis?
I'm doing good. When I see you, I'm gonna give you a big. Well, I guess we can still hug during COVID. I don't know. Listen, I'll double mask myself to give you a hug. So, boo, how has everything been since you left us and went to Big Jersey?
Busy.
Busy?
Yes, between being a mother and a wife.
Yes. And a business owner.
Yes, girl. It's
one of the best that I know.
Appreciate it.
You know, I love. Now, when you come back, if you come back and visit, I want you to do a photo shoot.
That's perfectly fine. But when I come back, I'm gonna need my plate too.
Oh yeah, I still owe you. Yeah, I owe you a lot of food, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
We can make that happen, though.
Need to, cause a girl gotta eat.
Listen, you come back down, we'll feed you. I promise. We'll feed you and pay you for the photo shoot.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Like we really be paying. Like it ain't an IOU or like we will pay.
I got you, girl. I ain't worried.
Okay. So Miss GaLetta is this big time photographer in New Jersey, New York. Receive it, boo. She is one of the best. I love GaLetta's photography. So, what was your motivation to get into photography?
Honestly, I've been into photography my whole entire life. It's actually how I started walking, but a lot of people don't know that. Mm-hmm. My mom said I grabbed there was like a photo album on one side of the room, and literally stood up and walked to go get the photo album and brought it right back to her. And that was the first time I walked.
Oh, wow. So your mama saw that in you that early.
I think so. I hope so.
Oh, that is so funny. You just been rocking and rolling since then.
Right.
Was you in a huggy or a love?
I don't know. Were they out back then?
Say that again.
Were they out back then?
Yeah, I don't know if Loves was, but I know Huggy's been around for a little minute.
Because we getting up there, so.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I'm 5 years of a whole nother number now. Whew. You know, I'm just a little bit older, but I'm young at heart.
You are.
That's what I tell myself.
That's all that matters.
Yes, my students, they still think I'm a college student, so I'm gonna let them think that.
Right. Mm-hmm. Miss G.
And they're like, "You 25, right?" I'm like, "Oh shit, 25?
Yeah,
I'll take it. If that's what y'all want to believe, I'll take that." But another photographer, he said I was old. Yeah, he said I was old.
We're not gonna talk about him. He don't.
He old.
He don't know.
So, speaking of you being in Pampers and picking up photos, how has it been now that you're in Jersey? Like, are you shooting differently? Are the sceneries a little different from South Carolina now that you're in New Jersey?
A little bit. I found with being up here, I'm closer to like the beach.
Okay.
All of that, and that is really like a scenery itself. The water, everything. So I really like to shoot at a beach. And then there's this park in my hometown of Staten Island, New York. No Harbor. And it's like an old colonial type.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then they also have like different traditions and things like that are incorporated in the park, and they have like this Chinese area. And when I tell you it is gorgeous, it is gorgeous.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
So you probably would go out there a lot and take it because you're not too Because that's not far from Jersey, is it?
It's like 7 minutes away from my house.
Man.
Mm.
Hey, I'm gonna come up there. I don't know where I'm gonna stay, but I'm gonna come up there.
You stay at my house.
Come up there with y'all.
I ain't gonna leave you out. I'm not gonna make you go to a hotel, sis. Come on now.
Thank you, boo. Because cost of living a little high up there. I could pay for like a 2-day rent or something.
Girl.
I'm
Mm.
just
Mm.
extra. I'm sorry.
When you push it, cause
I'm sorry, boo. Speaking of your kids, who I just love all of them, especially your oldest one. He's 14.
yes, he will be 15 like tomorrow.
Oh, really? Oh, God.
Mm-hmm.
Now, because he's a photographer as well,
He likes to pick it up.
from
Mm-hmm.
time to time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay. Do you use your kids as models?
All the time. They are my best models, especially my oldest girl.
who who is the most photogenic out of the four of them?
My oldest daughter,
Oh,
Jalay.
yeah.
Yes. All I gotta do is say all right, and she goes,
And I would say Coco's she would be your second photogenic one.
no, my son.
Really?
You will be surprised. He's just a teenager, so he don't want mommy taking pictures. But when he get behind that camera,
Really?
it's like he a full blown model.
Oh man. Okay. So yeah, the kids can be the free models,
Mm-hmm.
not get paid. I'm gonna tell you where to pose, how to
Mm-hmm.
stand.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's good that when you can have bodies, especially of all different sizes, um, that's how you're able to perfect your craft.
Right.
Hmm.
Definitely.
So, GaLetta, what does photography mean to you?
Photography to me is capturing the beauty that's not physically seen
Mm,
by most people.
mm,
When I say that, I mean there's a lot of beauty in life itself,
yeah,
but because of the human eye, we
yeah,
see what's in front of us.
yeah,
Photography allows you to see what is not really shown. It's kind of hidden. It's the
yeah.
beauty of life.
I like that, GaLetta. So, when you're talking about capturing that beauty that's not there, what's your style of photography like? Because I know you remind me so much of just a beautiful sunflower that
Oh,
has so much to tell. So I'm just curious to, how is your style of photography?
honestly, when I started,
Mhm.
I had no idea. I just wanted to capture what was in front of me,
Yeah,
and that was that. But the more I would say I progressed,
yeah,
I really wanted to start capturing people's souls, the essence of people.
yes, yes,
And even now, with that I'm growing more and I'm progressing more, it's like I want to capture the essence of women. I want to capture their stories,
yes,
capture the things that they're afraid to show, like the insecurities and all of
yeah,
that. Like, I want to
mhm,
let you know that you are beautiful
yeah,
with or without the camera. I'm just a
yes,
photographer. I'm just capturing what I already see, what's already there.
yeah, yeah.
Mm.
That's you, because we're gonna talk about that women part in just a minute. So you don't jump ahead of your sister, girl.
I'm going.
So, Jaletta, who is the one person you would actually like to do a photo shoot for?
Whew. Mm,
I know.
that's tough. Um, I would have to say it's my cousin.
Okay.
And growing up, it was always three of us. And our nicknames for each other is peanut butter and jelly because it's three of us.
Oh, I love
I'm
it.
butter because I'm in the middle.
Yeah.
Peanut is the youngest one. And
Okay.
because I know her story
Yeah.
and because I know what she's had to go through in life. I told
Mm-hmm.
her when I relaunched everything, she was gonna be my first one because I want to capture every moment
Yay. Yeah.
of her growing into who she really is as a woman.
Yeah.
And I can't like, whew, that right there. That's the one that's gonna get me.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to see that because I guess just how you described your cousin and her story, because her story can really tell, the lens can capture that in the
Right.
moment. And so yeah, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and get that booked.
Are we ready? I'm waiting on her to say, let's go.
I can't wait to see this. I'm gonna be all in them photos. Oh, and I know you'll do so well.
It to you first before I even put it out.
I can't wait to see it because your pictures are just so gravitating. Like I enjoy watching your, you posting your pictures online on social media. Like just even watching your kids grow. I'm just like, I remember like 2 months ago, the youngest one was this tall, but I mean, they just grow so
Girl.
fast. And I think people need to understand, you want to take photos. I think that, 2020 kind of reminded us how important it is to take pictures of our loved ones.
Right.
Because what we're currently going through, it's definitely not promising to see the next day. So
Right.
you want those memories. I don't care if they're
Mhm.
digital, if they're print, if it's film, like you need those memories. And that's why you need to get your photographers or just take it on your phone or something, but
Mhm.
have those memories, because if your loved one's not there, guess what? You can say, I remember we were at the park on this day and it was cold and my cousin was mad, or whatever.
Mhm.
So, GaLetta, what's been your favorite gig so far?
Honestly, it's the one me and you did.
Really?
Happy Garden. Honestly and truthfully.
Girl, we had way too much fun that day. Because I was about ready to lay Desmond out.
We gonna pray for our brother.
Woo! I ready to lay
Mhm.
him out so bad.
Woo.
That was fun. And then I got to meet your other sisters that day.
Mm.
And it was hot.
Mhm.
Well, that's this South Carolina heat ain't no joke.
But we made it work.
We made it work. And I just love like your vision, because I was like, GaLetta's trusting me to get
Mhm.
this done. And when you have two creatives,
Mhm.
you trust each other with the vision. And I think the vision was captured so beautifully.
It was. It was.
But you just don't want to make any mistakes when you're doing something that's beautifying Black women and beautifying women of all sizes, different shades. I mean, those are just very important things to capture. And yes, we had a good time that day.
Mhm. But you know what? Honestly, I wanted you because you, for one, you didn't want to get in front of the camera. So I had to
What?
accept you. Remember, I said I want you in front of the camera. You was like,
I said that? Yeah.
yeah. Mm. So we just tag team. But honestly and truthfully, you were able to capture things
Yeah.
that I didn't see, but I was also
Mhm.
able to capture things that you may not have seen. So I feel
Yeah.
like two creatives, it worked together because we're balancing each other out while
Right.
still capturing the essence and the beauty of these women.
Yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
But I mean, you didn't have to call me out like that, but you straight, homie.
My
Yes.
bad.
Because yes, I was doing them. I was like, no, I mean, I could take the photos and I ain't gonna get on the camera. But anyway, so I want to talk about something a little different.
Okay.
I want to talk about your mindset of a queen and your crown adjusted line. I'm not gonna go into much detail. I'm gonna let you do it because I'm always taking your quotes and I'm putting it on our logo. I give you credit for it as always, but I'm always putting it on my feed because I think women need to be reminded that
They
they
do.
are winning,
Right.
and it is okay to adjust your crown
Hmm.
according to the plan or according to what's going on.
Right. All right. So, crown adjusted
Hmm.
is some mindset.
Hmm.
And I was talking to one of my little brothers about it one day, and he put it perfectly. He said it's a mindset to a movement.
Yeah.
And that stuck with me because crown adjusted, basically, you're waking up. It's your mindset to take on a day.
Hmm.
You basically have what's the word I'm looking for? You have the ability to change how you
Yeah.
go about your day,
Hmm.
how you react to things that happen throughout your day. But as
Hmm.
long as you keep it in your mind that regardless of what happens to me, I'm gonna overcome.
Yeah.
We're good. I adjusted my crown. I'm not gonna let it take me. I'm gonna take it.
Yeah. I like
Mm-hmm.
that. And you be looking so extra in your pictures though with your quotes. I'm like, GaLetta, you look cute, boo. You look cute.
I gotta serve it just a little bit.
You look cute, but I love the consistency that you have with this brand.
Mm-hmm.
I think if anything, it's elevated. It's just elevating to the highest level.
Thank
And so I encourage you to continue to push through,
you. Mm-hmm.
because women are feeding off of what you're posting. So as your sister and as a friend, I do want to thank you for reminding me on days that I feel like, gosh, as a wife, I'm not doing too good, or as a sister, I'm not doing good. That just those quotes you give out. Thank you, for reminding me that I'm still doing a good job and I'm still making a difference.
You're welcome. But honestly, I can't take credit for it. And I say that because I believe God puts us through things, not
Mhm.
necessarily for us, but sometimes we got to go through it to help somebody else get through it.
We
And
do.
when I
That's
say
a testimony.
He is
Hmm.
using me,
Yeah,
the
yeah, that's
vessel.
a testimony.
So when I write those quotes are truly coming from a situation, coming from the heart. Because if I can get through it, then I know
Yeah,
somebody else can get
yeah,
through it too.
absolutely. GaLetta, how can people follow you on social media?
Well, I have.
And how can they book you for your bougie photography?
Well, I do have my Instagrams. I have my personal one, which is X_love letter LETTA. And I do have my photography, which is GaLetta D photography. So GaLetta as in dog photography. And then Crown Adjusted. It's the Crown Adjusted. And if
Yeah.
anybody wants to book as of right now, until I get the website really fully going, you
Mhm.
can inbox me and we'll make it go.
Yeah. And GaLetta's the real deal. I wouldn't have her on the show if she wasn't in.
Mm.
You will enjoy her as a photographer, I promise you. So, GaLetta, I hate that we are about to go. When you come back to South Carolina, we need to try to do a face to face.
Okay, we'll do that.
Even if we have to social distance it, I would really like you to do a face to face.
I will do that.
'Cause I just love you so much. But before we go,
Hmm.
I do want to ask you this last question. And this might be a touchy subject, but I think this will bless the people,
Hmm.
because 2020 was a rough year.
Tell me.
Some of that has carried into 2021.
Hmm.
And I think we as a people, some people are still trying to find this hope
Right,
in this faith.
right.
Like, how does it work in uncertainty?
Hmm.
And I know that your mother passed just a
Right.
few months ago, and I know that y'all were so close,
Hmm.
and my husband and I got to be a part of that with you.
Yeah.
But what is the motivation you are getting from your mom to keep thriving?
My
Because
mom.
I think that's going to help people find this hope,
Hmm.
but also the push to keep going through the hard time.
Okay. So I would say losing my mom was gut wrenching,
Mm-hmm.
but it's because I did right by her
Yes.
and I had a sense of closure with her
Mm-hmm.
before she closed her eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And that was able to help me get through. But on top of that, I spoke with my bishop, my first lady, a lot of the elders and older people in the church. Their prayers gave me the strength to keep going.
Yeah.
And I also know that my mother didn't raise a weak person. My
Oh
mother
no.
raised me to be the strong woman that I am.
Yes.
So I knew that although she was no longer here, she was still going to be watching over me.
Yeah.
But one of the things that I told her before she closed her eyes was trust the woman that you raised and know that regardless of what happens with you, I'm
Yeah.
going to be okay and I'm going to make sure my babies are okay because
Yeah.
that's what you raised me to do. That's who you raised me to be.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of times people, when they're stuck in situations, the first thing they want to do is run and blame God.
Yeah.
But what I would say helps to keep going is knowing that everything happens for a reason and there's always a bigger picture.
Yes.
Sometimes some things do have to happen in order for other things to happen. And
Yes.
knowing that gives me a sense of peace.
Mm.
And if I can go through it with 4 kids,
Yeah.
being married, all within 6 months,
Yeah.
it,
Seriously. Yeah. Because it seemed like it all kind of happened really fast.
yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Hmm.
GaLetta, I thank you for being a part of the Sophia D Radio Show 2021.
Thank you.
Yes. So you are coming back.
Of course.
Okay. Because I was about to
I'm
say, girl,
here. I'm
listen.
here. Listen, we here. We here.
Okay. Because I just want to make sure. GaLetta,
Yes.
Dalise,
Yes.
book her, keep her busy, follow her on social media. Oh, and before we go,
Mm-hmm.
GaLetta, I'm about to get real ratchet right now. Wear your mask.
In my kitchen.
Wash your hands.
I do that. But I don't go anywhere.
20 seconds, y'all. Just happy birthday to me. Happy
Listen.
birthday to me.
When I walk out the door, my mask is on and the sanitizer is in the car. But you know I got 4 kids and 3 of them are homeschooled, so mommy is in the house.
And last but not least, y'all tell somebody you love somebody. Just
Oh,
advice. Because tomorrow ain't promised. So we're going
right.
to do this again. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. Tell somebody you love them. Oh, and a side note, please make sure you take a good shower too. That helps as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to take one at least twice a day.
Thank you. You know, and even if you don't want to take a shower the second time in the day, take a good wash up.
You gotta be fresh, you gotta be clean.
I'm just saying,
2021.
it's 2021. We just gotta do right.
Together.
GaLetta, I love you.
I love you.
I'll see you the next time in Jersey.
Oh, I'll probably be in South Carolina before you come to Jersey, sis.
I do believe that is the true statement.
Hello? Yeah, what's up?
Baby, you're natural, natural.
You are
I like what I see.
You are
And you're so natural, natural.
You are
Your beauty's more than skin deep.
You are
Yeah. And you're so natural, natural.
You are
You are all natural. You are all I see. Yeah, yeah.
I ain't tripping about your ex, but I'm tryna be your next girl. And if these niggas keep hurting ya, I'ma put a hurting on them, a hurting on it. Even probably put the burner on them, a hurting on it. Yeah, he did you wrong and you learn from him. He made mistakes and you turned on him. I could make your day, but you put a wall up. Your skin too tough, and I felt like I wasn't enough. Time,
Girl, had the power I had, all the love that we share, yeah, I know that it's past. In the rest of the world, yeah, they live in a rush. But the only girl I want, yeah, you are enough.
yeah, that's the word, baby, that's the word. That's the word, baby, that's the word. You're the natural girl that I want. You're the natural girl that I want. Goddamn, that's the word, baby. That's the word, baby, that's the word. You're the natural girl that I want. You're the natural girl that I want.
Baby, you're natural, natural,
You are
a natural to me.
Yeah.
Cause baby, you're natural, 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 natural to me. Yeah, they sweating, they tripping. Got my enemies tripping. Got you flexing on these niggas, cause you know that I'm winning. Got you curving all these niggas, cause you know that I'm hitting. Wanna call you my baby, cause you know that I'm winning. You can't ignore the feeling. All these things you be feeling. All these niggas be tripping. Better call off your niggas, cause you know they in they feelings, girls. Gotta move back, cause I'm winning her hard.
Yo, what's up? I know this lockdown has been crazy, but it's okay. You're good. As long as you're at home, you're good. You know, I wish I could wrap my arms around you. It just sucks that you're so far away from me. But, you know, we do what we do best, and you always can video chat me.
Baby, you're natural, natural.
You